The inheritance of Manasseh. A story from Joshua 17. The conquest of Canaan was nearly complete, and the people of Israel were beginning to settle into the land that God had promised them. Joshua, their faithful leader, oversaw the division of the territory among the tribes. Among these was the great tribe of Manasseh, the descendants of Joseph. Manasseh was a large tribe split into two halves, one on the east side of the Jordan and one on the west. This story focuses on the western portion. To this half-tribe, a large section of fertile hills and valleys was given, stretching from Asher to Mishmethath and including places like Tappuah and the lands bordering the people of Ephraim. Among the descendants of Manasseh were Zelophehad's daughters, Mahlah, Noah, Hoglah, Milcah, and Tirzah. Zelophehad had died in the wilderness, leaving no sons, but his daughters were bold and faithful. They had once stood before Moses and the entire assembly and said, "Why should our father's name disappear from his clan because he had no son? Give us property among our relatives." Moses had inquired of the Lord, and the Lord had said, "What Zelophehad's daughters are saying is right." So now Joshua honored that command. He gave them an inheritance among their uncles, just as the Lord had ordered. Their courage and God's justice ensured their place in the land. But not all was peaceful. Though the tribe of Manasseh was large, they faced a problem. There were still Canaanite people living in cities within their allotted land, and these people were strong. Some even had iron chariots, and the men of Manasseh did not drive them out completely. So the Canaanites remained in the land, though they were eventually forced into labor as Israel grew stronger. Later, the people of Joseph, which included both Ephraim and Manasseh, came to Joshua with a complaint. "Why have you given us only one allotment and one portion for an inheritance?" They asked. "We are a numerous people, and the Lord has blessed us abundantly." Joshua looked at them and said, "If you are so numerous and the hill country of Ephraim is too small for you, then go into the forest and clear land for yourselves in the territory of the Perizzites and the Rephates." But they hesitated. "The hill country is not enough for us," they said, "and the Canaanites who live in the plain have iron chariots, both in Bethshean and its settlements, and in the valley of Jezreel." Joshua, wise and firm, replied, "You are indeed numerous and powerful. You will have more than one allotment. The hill country will be yours. Though it is forested, you will clear it, and its farthest limits will be yours. You may face strong Canaanites with iron chariots, but you will drive them out." Joshua spoke not just with human confidence, but with faith in the promise of God, that the land would belong to his people if they had the courage to take it. Reflection. Joshua 17 is about inheritance, courage, and faith. It honors the boldness of women who claim their rightful place, and it reminds us that blessings often require effort. Even when the land is promised, sometimes trees must be cleared and enemies faced. But God's promises stand, and his people must act in faith to take hold of them.